Well, good morning, everybody. So today is Tuesday, and I just wanted to follow up and go through actually pre-market high and low, and also continue on fair value gap a little bit. So you're looking at my chart here. This is for SPY. You can't do pre-market high and low on SPX because it's just not there in the morning. So I look at ES for that, but I'm going to take that blue area out for a little bit so you can see this is our pre-market high over here. This is my yellow drawn line up here. And oh, it does that every time. Okay, whatever. Trying to move this yellow line over a little bit. So this is the highest so far that SPY has gone this morning. Um, Let me just do this. Sorry on the lag. It's just a little bit the internet, I guess. I don't know. Okay, there you can see it a little bit better. So you see how this yellow line hits the top of this green candle right here. That's the high that SPY hit this morning in our pre-market trading. If you look down here, I think I moved this one. Let me see. Yes, I did. So this is down here is the low. So this is the pre-market low. This is the pre-market high. Why does that make a big difference? Because we're going to watch those spots as support. Now you see this blue colored line? I did this yesterday when I was in an hourly chart, and this is the fair value gap that SPY had gotten into, that area there, and I'll show you that in a second. And the one on the bottom is a daily fair value gap. That means that SPY hit that. So here, I'll show you what I mean. Let me just move to my daily chart and make this a little bit clearer for you. Sorry for the pause. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to reset my internet when I stop doing this video. Okay, so that's not working. Let me stop sharing. Maybe that'll help. Oh, there we go. Of course, then it goes. Okay, so let me just move this in for a little bit for you. And I know my charts probably look a little bit crazy because of all my lines and colors. Okay, so here is the white area that I had drawn yesterday. There's actually two of them. I don't know if you can see that, if it's close enough. Let me see if I can get that close enough for you. Okay, yeah. See, there's a little gap here in between with this. This is the estimated move lower, okay, expected move lower, sorry. So this is down here, and I had a little fair value gap. If you see, there's this here. It might have been on the daily then. No, it might have been on the hourly that I did it. I'm sorry. This is on the hourly. So let me just pull that up so we can see. I want to make sure it's clear for you. Ah, it must have been that gap right there. Never mind. Gosh, I need to have my coffee. Okay, maybe it's a little clearer here. Here, let's see. Let me move this in so you can see it. Okay, so we have here, you see this long candle here, right? So we started here, went all the way down here, and then bounced up. Okay, so this is an area to be respected because it seems like when it hits down here at the bottom, it bounces up. Okay, then I got this block. I don't remember. I think it might have been because of this. There might have been a gap here and going up, but this is another block to be respected. Now you see it went up from here and then we came down and then bounced up again. This is probably on the 1 hour chart. This could be another block here, and I'll show you that right here. I'll draw that for you. This is on the hourly chart, so this would be an hourly um, fair value gap. See where this went all the way down to the bottom there? Okay. We could actually make, oh, good, it went in yellow. It's a different color. I like to use different colors, then I know what I drew it. This is where all orders are. Let me annotate that for you. Okay, so where this is, there's all orders here, right? So there's all sell orders here. And if you see, we went up. So those sell orders did not get filled. But then we came across here. Let me see if I can, Let me just make this better for you so you can see it. Okay. There we go. Let me activate this. Sorry, it's like a little slow today, guys. Okay, going across, going across, going across. Gonna go across to today. Now, I may or may not leave this here for today. It depends on what I see. Okay, but you see that we got in here. So these orders that we had over here, sorry, I hope you can see my arrow. Okay, these orders that we had over here, they all got taken up, right? So these orders were purchased, and now it looks like we could possibly be on our way up this morning. So we'll wait for the market open to see that, but I will be looking for today to see whether we go through this pre-market high, which is where the candle went, just about, I don't know what time this was. It's not showing me on here. We're going to see if we hit all the way up here. We could start going up, and then we're up here now. We can start going up and then hit our previous day high from yesterday, which is the green line, or we could go up from here and hit the pre-market high. And then, of course, we also have up to here, this fair value gap. We might just break right through that also. So the market is about to open in about 25 minutes, and we will see what happens there. I might post a part two just to let you see what happens on SPY. And oh, the other thing I wanted to do was my expected move. So let me do that for you. I'm clicking down on my mouse over here to get my drawing tools up, and of course it's not working. Okay, not working because I have my annotate things. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to use my circle here. This is my circle. And our expected move for today on SPY is $5.52. So that means from close of yesterday to today, and the highest it could go is $754.69. So that's about here. And then I'll fix that. And the lowest it could go is 743.65. So that's about, oh, we're going to dip down into this area, huh? Oh, even below the weekly expected move. Wow, 743.65. So that's about here. Okay, I'm actually going to adjust this a little bit, edit these properties. But if you see 743.65 right on the money, 754.69, I'm going to change that. I'm also going to make the color a little lighter. Maybe that color. That's not terrible, right? Did it change the color? I don't think it changed the color. Oh, no, it didn't. There we go. Okay, so this is the expected move for today. And that means that SPY ended, where are we? Ended here. This is the hourly chart. Let me show you on the 5-minute chart. It might be a little bit easier to see. Da, 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 da. I can sing while we're waiting. Okay. Here's the 5-minute chart. So it is a little bit easier to see. Here is where we closed yesterday, right here. Let me get my annotating. I like drawing on the chart so you can really see what's happening. Okay. So we ended, it's hard with all these things here now to see because of all my colors. Okay, we ended here, right? Let's say we ended here yesterday. Now SPY moved up this morning. It first went down last night, but it moved up today. We got this spike all the way up here at the top, 754.24, right? That's right around where our expected move for the day is supposed to go. Well, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So it just depends. These are just things to watch as you're trading. And then let me just put this on here and come in a little bit here so we can really see just this. Okay, that's a lot better. So this is our expected move here. We've already almost reached the top of it with the pre-market high, right? The green is yesterday's high for yesterday, Monday. And then we're here right now. So here's where we are, right here. And this yellow is a fair value gap. So are we going to go above this fair value gap and into this little space here and then hit this one, which is kind of giving us a little resistance here, you see, right? Um, the pre-market high, it kind of filled in those orders, but we still have some room here in the fair value gap to get to. So that would be, let's see, what would the high be? Let me get my arrows. Hold on 1 second. Let me close that out. Okay. What would that be? The high of today, 754.75 was, which is just slightly above 754.61. 15, 16, 19 cents above what the estimated move is for the day. Okay, so these are the areas that I'm going to be looking for today to see what does SPY do when the bell opens. The bell opens here, actually where this gray shadow disappears. This black part is all trading, but you can't really see it now because of my yellow and blue boxes, which these are fair value gaps. So I want to see, are we going to get past this value gap? Does that mean we remain here? What happens when we get here to the blue fair value gap? Are we going to go up to previous day yesterday? Are we going to go up above pre-market high? Are we going to keep going up? We could actually keep going up because if you notice, da da da. And I'm sorry, I hope my charts aren't too confusing for you to see. If you notice this up here, this blue dotted line, that's NWAG, okay? That's last Friday's close. So we have room to blow through this fair value gap, have filled this one in, so then those would go away if we continue going up. We could blow past NWAG also, because the week's high, and we are in earnings season, the week's high is all the way up on SPY. That's a fib level at $764.07. So we could end up here by the end of the week. Okay. We're here now. We could end up all the way up here by the end of the week. We'll see what happens. But like I said, it is earnings seasons. So the big banks are reporting this week. Netflix, I believe, reports on Thursday. And then we have the big, the big Google, Apple, Amazon, all the big guys reporting. I think it's next week or the week after. Anyway, so I hope this helped you to kind of understand what it is that I look at before the market even opens. I'm going to go take like a 20-minute break because I am done looking at my charts. I looked at everything. I know what to expect. And it's a lot easier to know where you think you're going to go and then watch and see if it happens. And if, we break past this yellow here, I might look to get into a call and go up into the blue. If we, and then as I'm in the blue here, I'm going to wait and watch and see, is it going to go back down? Because if it does, then I'm going to sell and I'll get a little bit of profit here. This is just on SPY, so we'll see what happens. Hope you liked it. Like and subscribe. And if you want to come and learn with me on a daily basis, I go over things like this every day. And you can join me doing that and do the trades, that you see happening when we see them together. Have a great day and see you soon.